So I just wanted to say hello and thank you guys for having me. David Laughlin, who is our Director of Programs, period, and Client Services, because it all goes in. So David's actually in charge of all of our clients that are on campus, as well as all of the instructors who are training the dogs and then teaching our clients to work with them. So just very quickly, Leader Dog, what we do at Leader Dog is we empower people who are blind and visually impaired with skills for safe and independent daily travel. The dogs are a big part of it. We also do white cane training, and we also have a summer experience camp for teenagers who are blind and visually impaired. All of the programs that we provide are completely free. So the travel to Michigan, because we have clients working in all 50 states and in 18 different countries around the world. So we're really an international organization. Their travel to and 25-day stay on campus, their room and board, their lodging, the dog, and the training are all free of charge to all of our clients, because we think everybody deserves the chance at independence, and not everybody might be able to afford that opportunity if not. Now you guys have a unique understanding with Lisa being a puppy raiser for us. So volunteers raise puppies for the first 12 months of their lives before returning them back to Leader Dog, where they start their training to learn how to do guide dog work. So for us, on average, to provide a dog to each client is about $39,000 per dog, which is sort of like the cost of a car, but to our clients, this is their vehicle, this is their mode of transportation. And so fundraisers like these, because we don't charge any funds, we don't receive any state or federal funding, we are 100% philanthropically supported, which means individual donations, corporate partners, foundations, and grants. So this to us is extremely, extremely meaningful. What you're doing with us, what our volunteers do for us, literally allows us to be able to do what we do and to provide it for free, which is what's so very important to us, because like I said, we think everybody deserves the opportunity for independence.
From a personal standpoint, in about 1980, I walked into a Secretary of State to renew my driver's license. I just came out of college. I was getting ready to start my career as a paramedic, and I went in to renew my driver's license and did the usual, put your head in that thing and read the letters, and the lady said, no, you got to start from the left. And I said, well, okay, and I put my head back down, and 2 or 3 times to the point where she's saying, you got to start from the left, and I said, I am. She said, no, you're missing the whole left side. And she's trying to boot me away, but all I wanted to do was keep my head on that machine and look for those letters I was missing. Well, over the next couple of weeks, I saw a lot of doctors to try to figure out what was going on, and I was diagnosed with a degenerative eye disease, and I was told that the good news of the disease is that it's a very slow progressing disease, and it'll take several years to manifest to the point where I would become legally blind. The bad part of it was there's no cure, and no cure in the foreseeable future. And here today, 30, 35 or more years later, there's still no cure in the future for my disease. But I was able to go on over the next 20 years and work as a paramedic, which was awesome. And I loved it. It's something I had always dreamed about doing and absolutely loved it, but I had to take an early retirement due to my vision loss. And shortly after that, I lost my driver's license. And for most people, that's really something that gets people going, whoa. I mean, if you think about when you get up in the morning and you want to get in your car just to go to the corner to get a glass of coffee or something, and you can't go, and so you lose a lot of that mobility. And so at that point, things begin to get a little skittish for me, because I was always a very outgoing, life-loving, positive, happy-go-lucky, dig into whatever I could get into kind of guy, and things were starting to change for me. And so over the course of the next few years after that, I found myself becoming more and more closed in. And really to the point where I would not want to leave my home unless I was with someone sighted, because I was afraid of getting lost or getting turned around or getting in an area where I wasn't sure where I was at, or losing who I was with, all kinds of these different really strange emotions that I began to go through. And that point in my life got real shaky, and became not a very happy time, because I didn't understand who this person was, who I was becoming. I mean, I was literally staring out the windows and going from one window to the next window to the next window, until my poor wife would come home from work and want to take her shoes off, and I'd say, no, keep your shoes on, I got to get the heck out of here and go get out of the house and go do something, go get a beer or something, I got to do something. And so, as I mentioned, it was not very happy, and being a local guy, I was familiar with Leader Dogs for the Blind, but I didn't think that it was something for me, because I have some vision, and it turns out that only about 15% of the people that have vision issues in the whole country are people that see black. In other words, another 85% have some form of usable sight, and which I have my full range of vision, just it's all fuzzy and blurry, so I can't really see who you are. I mean, I can see a couple of people here, but much past that, it's even blurrier. So I made the call a Leader Dog, and in the interest of time, I can tell you in 2012, they gave me the call. They said they thought they had a match for me with a dog, and I said absolutely, I could be there. I arrived on July 9th to Leader Dog campus. You move right into that campus and you live for a month. And so I arrived, and a day and a half later, a knock on the door, and I was introduced to my beautiful guide dog, Gracie. She was a 16-month-old pup at that time. She just turned 6, so we're about to hit